Hello, Lightning Stalker here. I just wanted to show you something you can do uh, if you want a camera flash that all you have to do is push the button without winding up the film on an old camera, just to have a flash when you push a button, like to annoy your friends or something. There's different. You could probably do this with any camera, but I used the Kodak Extralight. They're pretty common, and the circuit inside is pretty robust. If you're using one of these, first thing you do is there's two screws under the label. There'd be a silver label here that says Extralight 110 or Tele Extralight or whatever the model of the camera is, and you just take those two screws out and take off the battery cover. It slides off like this, and then you just pull the two halves apart, and inside is the circuit. You want to be careful with this though, because this can be charged up to 330 volts. So you don't want to touch anything in this area where the green circuit board is. So then to get your button, what you do is you take out the gears and things that are here, and take one of these little tactile switches. There, that's a better view of the switch. These are the switches that are like in stereos and things and DVD players. If you got a dead stereo or DVD player, you can harvest it out of there. And I soldered in two wires. One of them goes here to this terminal, and the other one goes to this terminal here. It's kind of hard to see, but you just gotta find the two contacts that come out. One of them will go to the shutter, and the other one is like a ground contact, so that when the shutter opens, it touches the contact and shorts them out. So you just put your switch across there, and that way when you push the switch, it makes it flash without having to wind it up and get the shutter going. And I just used some epoxy. I used the plastic bonder epoxy, and I found where the shutter button pushes down, and I put it right under there with the epoxy after I soldered, because it's hard to solder after you get it down in there. And then you want to test it before you put it back together so you know it works. And then I'll show you how this works. Let's see. It should be charging. Oh, there it goes. See the light flash? Alright. Now this is pretty dangerous because this is 330 volts now when that flashes. So you gotta be careful. Don't touch any of these especially when this is flashing, but any other time too. And I'll just hit the button and we'll see if it goes. Oh, here, I gotta make contact with this. There it goes. I don't know if you could see that because of the way the camera works, but it made a flash. And you want to put this back on before you test it. I was just showing you for demonstration purposes, because otherwise you might end up touching this. It won't kill you, or it shouldn't kill you, but it'll give you a really good shock. So it's never killed me anyway. And it just snaps back together, and then your two screws go back in and you're all set. And then you can annoy your friends or something with a bright flash, or you can pretend you're taking people's pictures to make them really nervous. That's about all there is to that. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.